Listen up, because what I'm about to tell you is going to blow your mind and expose the biggest secret in the music industry right now. While you've been scrolling through TikTok and living your basic life, Taylor Swift has been orchestrating the most elaborate scheme in pop culture history. And nobody is talking about the real story behind TS12. You think you know what's happening. You think those orange outfits and countdown clocks are just coincidence. Wake up. This isn't just another album drop. This is a calculated media manipulation that goes deeper than anything we've ever seen, and I'm about to expose every single detail they tried to hide from you. Before I destroy everything you thought you knew about the situation, smash that subscribe button like your life depends on it, because channels like mine get shadowbanned for telling the truth the mainstream media won't touch. Hit that notification bell because YouTube doesn't want you seeing this content, and if you don't subscribe right now, you'll miss the most explosive revelations in entertainment history. Here's what really happened, and I guarantee you haven't heard this anywhere else. 3 members of the Kelce family, Jason, his wife Kylie, and their mother Donna, were spotted sneaking into Taylor Swift's Tribeca apartment just hours before this whole countdown situation exploded online. Not walking in like normal guests, sneaking, like they were involved in something they didn't want the world to see. You want to know why? Because this entire TS12 rollout was planned months ago. And the Kelce family isn't just connected to Taylor through Travis. They're integral players in the biggest marketing conspiracy the music industry has ever executed. While everyone's focused on the cute boyfriend storyline, the real power moves are happening behind closed doors with calculated precision that would make the Illuminati jealous. That sparkling orange countdown on Taylor's website. The 12/12 timestamp on August 12th. Those aren't random aesthetic choices. They're psychological triggers designed to create mass hysteria and social media engagement. Every single detail has been focus grouped, analyzed, and weaponized to extract maximum profit from her fanbase. And it's working exactly as planned. But here's where it gets really dark. Taylor Nation, her official PR machine, dropped those 12 slides of Taylor in orange outfits with a caption, "Thinking about when she said see you next era." That wasn't a casual social media post. That was a coordinated attack on her fans' emotional stability. They know Swifties will dissect every pixel, every color choice, every timestamp, and they're exploiting that obsession for profit. The timing is no accident either. Travis Kelce's podcast announced a very special guest for August 13th, Taylor's lucky number, with matching orange graphics. You think that's coincidence? This is psychological warfare disguised as entertainment, and millions of people are falling for it without questioning the manipulation tactics being used against them. And don't even get me started on that silhouette tease. Fans are literally saying, "That looks like a Taylor silhouette if I've ever seen one," which means the imagery is deliberately ambiguous enough to create speculation while maintaining plausible deniability. Classic manipulation technique used by cults and political campaigns. Share this video immediately because big tech and the music industry don't want this information spreading. The algorithms are designed to suppress content that exposes these manipulation tactics, so the only way this reaches people is if you take action right now. Here's what nobody wants you to realize. Taylor Swift has evolved beyond being just a musician. She's become a master manipulator who understands parasocial relationships better than any psychologist. Her fanbase doesn't just consume her music. They've made her their entire personality, and she's weaponizing that emotional dependency for unprecedented profit margins. The orange color scheme isn't random either. Orange is psychologically associated with enthusiasm, creativity, and determination. Emotions that drive impulse purchases and social media engagement. Every visual element in this campaign has been calculated to trigger specific neurological responses that bypass rational thinking and target pure emotional reaction. But wait, it gets worse. The coordination between Travis's podcast and Taylor's announcement isn't cute relationship goals. It's strategic brand synergy that creates multiple revenue streams while appearing organic. They're not just dating. They're operating as a multimedia entertainment conglomerate that's manipulating public perception on an unprecedented scale. The Kelce family's involvement proves this goes deeper than anyone imagined. Jason Kelce isn't just Travis's brother. He's a media personality with his own influence and audience. By involving the entire family in this rollout, They're creating a multi-generational, cross-demographic marketing campaign that captures every possible consumer segment. Meanwhile, Travis is conveniently in St. Joseph and cannot attend the album release. That's not scheduling conflict. That's strategic absence designed to create mystery and drive engagement. They want people asking questions, creating theories, and most importantly, staying obsessed with every development. The podcast's Instagram comment about, "The whole place is about to shimmer," referencing Swift's own lyrics, isn't fan service. It's proof that every piece of content is pre-planned, cross-referenced, and designed to create the illusion of spontaneous interaction while actually being corporate-controlled messaging. Subscribe now if you want to see more content exposing how the entertainment industry manipulates your emotions for profit, because I'm just getting started with these revelations. This isn't about celebrating artistic creativity. This is about recognizing sophisticated psychological manipulation disguised as entertainment. Swift's fanbase has been conditioned to interpret every action, every color choice, every timestamp as meaningful communication, creating a feedback loop where she controls the narrative completely. The Easter eggs aren't clever artistic choices. They're behavioral conditioning tools that reward obsessive analysis with feelings of discovery and insider knowledge. Fans aren't appreciating art. They're being trained like laboratory animals to respond predictably to calculated stimuli. And the countdown itself. That's classic scarcity marketing, creating artificial urgency to drive immediate action and prevent rational decision-making. By the time 12:12 a.m. hits on August 12th, millions of people will have already committed emotionally and financially to whatever she's releasing, regardless of actual quality or value. The mainstream media won't report on these manipulation tactics because they benefit from the same psychological strategies. They need you consuming, speculating, and sharing content without questioning the mechanisms being used to control your behavior. But here's what really should terrify you. If these techniques work this effectively in entertainment, imagine how they're being used in politics, advertising, and social media algorithms. Taylor Swift isn't just releasing an album. She's demonstrating the power of mass psychological manipulation in real time.